Find out who reigns supreme in the sky. In the skies above, a silent war is brewing, one not yet fought, but already shaping the future of global military power. At the heart of this arms race are two titans, China's Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon and the United States' Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. Before we jump into this thrilling comparison, hit subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive like this from Militar Wings, your home for global defense insights. Section 1, Aircraft Origins and Design Philosophy. The F-22 Raptor was born from a Cold War mentality, designed to counter future threats before they could emerge. Introduced in 2005, its development cost the US around $67 billion, but its capabilities made it unmatched. From stealth shaping to thrust vectoring engines, the F-22 was the first operational aircraft that truly embraced the full spectrum of fifth-generation technology. Its limited production of 187 units was due not to performance issues, but to political and budgetary decisions, a move that's now being debated in hindsight. In contrast, the J-20 was a latecomer, debuting in 2011 and entering service more fully in the late 2010s. China's ambition with the J-20 was clear: to build a stealth fighter capable of challenging American dominance in the skies, especially over the Indo-Pacific. The J-20 favors range and payload over agility, signaling a different design philosophy. While the F-22 focuses on air superiority, the J-20 is geared toward long-range interdiction, targeting refueling aircraft, surveillance platforms, and even naval assets. Design-wise, the F-22 is compact and elegant, optimized for low observability and close-in maneuvering. The J-20 is larger, featuring canard foreplanes, which improve lift but may compromise stealth, and a more imposing shape intended to support extended missions and heavy payloads. These contrasting shapes hint at the divergent doctrines shaping each aircraft's role. Section 2, Radar, Avionics, and Stealth Capabilities. Stealth isn't just about shape, it's about remaining invisible across a spectrum of enemy sensors. Here, the F-22's and APG-77 radar is a masterpiece. This active electronically scanned array, AESA, radar provides tracking without detection, plus the ability to engage multiple targets simultaneously at long range. Its radar cross-section, roughly the size of a marble from the front, keeps it off enemy radar for as long as possible. China's J-20 counters with the KLJ-5SA radar system. While reports indicate it has improved significantly in recent upgrades, including passive detection modes and data sharing capabilities, its actual performance remains classified and debated by Western analysts. Additionally, China's aircraft heavily rely on integrated ground and space-based systems. In a heavily networked battle scenario, the J-20 may receive real-time data from satellites, drones, and early warning aircraft, reducing its dependency on onboard sensors. Stealth materials are also a critical component. The F-22 uses radar-absorbent coatings that have matured over decades. The J-20 has reportedly improved in this area, but observers note its stealth profile is stronger from the front than from the rear or sides, a key vulnerability in close combat scenarios. Speech bubble: if you're enjoying this breakdown so far, smash that like button. It tells YouTube you want more content like this, and it helps us reach more defense tech fans. Section 3, Maneuverability, Engine Performance and Supercruise. When it comes to maneuverability, the F-22 is in a league of its own. Its thrust vectoring engines allow it to perform rapid turns and complex maneuvers that other jets simply can't match. The aircraft can supercruise, fly at supersonic speeds without afterburners, enabling fast strike missions with reduced infrared signatures. This agility gives it a massive edge in dogfights. China's J-20 has been steadily improving in this area. Early models used Russian-supplied AL-31 engines, which limited their performance. But new variants reportedly feature the WS-15, a Chinese-made engine designed for supercruise and higher thrust-to-weight ratios. Though not yet fully standardized, these upgrades point to a more agile and independent platform for China. Still, the J-20's larger size and canards suggest it will never match the F-22 in close quarters. Instead, it's more likely to avoid such engagements altogether, relying on long-range missiles and sensor networks to strike from a distance. Section 4, Combat Role, Deployment, and Strategic Reach. The F-22 remains the only combat-tested fifth-generation jet in this comparison. It has flown missions in the Middle East, served as a deterrent in Europe, and trained in countless joint exercises. While not widely exported or stationed overseas, its performance record is well documented. The J-20 is still proving itself. China has ramped up production, with estimates suggesting over 200 units are in service as of 2025. Some are now equipped with refueling probes and new cockpit interfaces for enhanced situational awareness. Though it has yet to see combat, the PLA Air Force, PULF, is actively deploying the J-20 in training exercises over the South China Sea, East China Sea, and Taiwan Strait. Unlike the F-22, which is globally deployable but numerically limited, the J-20 could dominate in regional conflicts due to its proximity and growing numbers. If war broke out in East Asia, China could field dozens, potentially hundreds, of J-20s in a coordinated, high-speed strike network backed by missiles, drones, and satellites. Writing, quick poll, which jet would you want flying above your country if tensions rose tomorrow? Comment below, #TeamF22 or #Teams20. Small Blue Diamond, Section 5, Air-to-Air Arsenal and Network Integration, 11 o'clock to 13:30 weapons matter just as much as platforms. The F-22 carries the AIM-120D AMRAAM, a missile with an extended range of over 160 kilometers, and the AIM-9X Sidewinder for close-in targets. These are among the most reliable and battle-tested munitions in the world. With superior avionics and electronic warfare tools, the F-22 can launch and disappear before enemy jets even know they're being targeted. China's J-20 is typically armed with the PL-15, a beyond visual range missile with reported ranges exceeding that of the AIM-120D. Some reports even suggest China is developing a new hypersonic air-to-air missile, the PL-20, which could radically change the balance of power if proven effective. More importantly, the J-20 is being integrated into China's system of systems, a concept that uses AI-driven data fusion across aircraft, satellites, and radar stations to create a real-time combat picture. This networked warfare gives the J-20 a theoretical edge in home territory, allowing it to strike without needing to outmaneuver. The question is whether this integration can function under jamming and during full-scale conflict scenarios, areas where the U.S. military has deep experience. Section 6, Strategic Implications and Final Verdict. The F-22 and J-20 aren't just planes, they are symbols of national will and technological ambition. The Raptor is the veteran, field-proven and still deadly. The J-20 is the challenger, newer, bolder, and built for a world where information is as vital as firepower. So who rules the skies in 2025? If we're talking dogfighting, stealth, and tactical superiority, the F-22 still holds the crown. But in a multi-domain, large-scale regional war? The J-20's numbers, networking, and strategic depth make it a real contender. Ultimately, the skies won't be ruled by just one jet, but by the ecosystem surrounding it, and the nation best able to command that ecosystem may win the war above. Waving hand, thanks for watching. If you learned something new today, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for weekly videos like this. See you next time on Militar Wings, where the future of air combat takes flight. In the end, both the F-22 and J-20 represent the evolution of air combat, driven by differing philosophies and operational contexts. Their unique strengths and weaknesses ensure that the race for aerial supremacy is far from over, echoing the age-old contest between innovation and tradition in military aviation. Ultimately, this ongoing competition captures the essence of national prowess as each nation positions itself to dominate the aerial battlefield of tomorrow. As the clock ticks towards 2025, analysts wonder what advancements both nations may unveil in aircraft capabilities. The race to achieve air superiority isn't just about hardware, it's also a contest of intellect, strategy, and foresight. Continuous innovations in artificial intelligence and radar technology will likely transform how these aircraft perform their missions, influencing tactics around the globe. Potential upgrades to existing platforms or entirely new designs could either reassert traditional hierarchies or upend them drastically, sparking fresh debates on military effectiveness in an ever-evolving landscape. In a world where technology evolves at breakneck speed, the developments in fighter jet capabilities are closely monitored by defense analysts and military strategists alike. Every new feature, upgrade, or design philosophy can significantly sway the power balance in the skies. As we look toward the future, the adaptability of the F-22 and the innovative spirit behind the J-20 suggests that aerial supremacy will remain a dynamic and contested domain, fostering advancements that will redefine modern warfare. Both jets serve not just as instruments of war but as reflections of their nation's ambitions, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in aviation. The competition between the F-22 Raptor and the J-20 Mighty Dragon unfolds against a backdrop of shifting geopolitical landscapes. As global tensions rise, these aircraft are not merely machines, they are vital components of national strategy, reflecting each nation's military priorities and technological aspirations. The relentless race for superiority in the sky will likely drive remarkable innovations that could redefine aerial combat for decades. The stakes are high, and as each country continues to advance its capabilities, the implications on international relations and defense strategies will resonate around the world. In conclusion, the battle for supremacy between the F-22 and J-20 highlights a broader conflict of strategies and visions for the future of military aviation. As technological advancements continue to shape the capabilities of these fighters, the future of air power will depend not only on the superiority of the aircraft themselves but also on the ability of nations to adapt and innovate in an ever-changing global landscape. The competition will undoubtedly persist, setting the stage for a new era of aerial warfare. The rise of unmanned aerial systems is another pivotal factor in the evolving landscape of air combat. As nations invest in drone technology, the dynamic between crewed fighters like the F-22 and J-20 and their unmanned counterparts will redefine strategy and tactics. The integration of drones for reconnaissance and strike missions could enable both aircraft to operate more effectively, extending their reach while minimizing risks to pilots. In this interconnected environment, the future of military aviation looks to be not only a schema of brilliant technologies but also of developing strategies that leverage both human and machine capabilities. In the ever-evolving theater of aerial combat, the legacy of the F-22 Raptor and the promising future of the J-20 Mighty Dragon reflect more than just technological advancements, they embody the ambitions of their respective nations. As each country continues to invest heavily in research and development, the potential for game-changing innovations is immense, raising questions about how both aircraft will adapt to new threats and challenges. The ongoing competition between these formidable jets will undoubtedly prompt further advancements in stealth technology, weapons systems, and sensor integration, reshaping strategies on a global scale. The ultimate significance of this rivalry is not merely measured in which fighter has the upper hand today, but in their roles as catalysts for progress in the realm of military aviation. The battles fought and won by these jets will not only define their legacy but also the broader trajectory of defense strategies worldwide, ensuring that the skies remain a battleground for nations striving to assert dominance in an increasingly complex geopolitical landscape. The battle for dominance in the skies has transformed from merely an aerial rivalry into a multifaceted game of strategy, technology, and adaptability. Each aircraft's capabilities, steeped in their national identities, illustrate the relentless pursuit of innovation and power by China and the United States. As military doctrines evolve and new threats emerge, the influence of the F-22 and J-20 will increasingly shape the future of air combat, underscoring their roles not just as machines, but as symbols of national resolve in the face of global uncertainties. As we conclude, it's clear that both the F-22 Raptor and the J-20 Mighty Dragon represent not only cutting-edge technology but also the ideals and aspirations of their respective nations. This rivalry will continue to drive advancements in military aviation, reflecting the ongoing quest for aerial dominance as nations adapt to the changing nature of warfare. The implications of this enduring contest extend beyond just aircraft, ultimately shaping the global defense landscape in the years to come. As we look forward to the next developments in aerial combat, it's essential to consider how advancements in artificial intelligence and advanced warfare tactics might further alter the dynamics between these two competitors. Each nation's strategic adjustments will influence their ability to respond to unforeseen challenges, shaping not only the performance of their fighters but also the geopolitical landscape itself. In an era where aerial engagements might increasingly depend on automation and rapid decision-making, the true supremacy of the skies will be determined by the synergy between human expertise and technological innovation. The F-22 Raptor and the J-20 Mighty Dragon are not merely aircraft, they are embodiments of national pride and technological aspirations, each crafted to reflect the strategic imperatives of their nations. As the world anticipates the geopolitical shifts leading to 2025, this competition not only reveals the contrasting philosophies behind their designs but also underscores the profound implications such advancements hold for international security. Ultimately, the battle for supremacy in the skies will be a defining element of modern defense policy, as nations strive to harness the power of air combat to secure their interests in an increasingly complex world. The curtain may close on our deep dive into the F-22 and J-20, but the echoes of their rivalry will resonate across the vast expanse of the skies for years to come. As military strategies evolve, the decisions made today will shape the contours of air combat tomorrow, compelling nations to adapt and leverage every advancement in their arsenals. With defense priorities shifting and technological innovations on the rise, the full impact of these formidable aircraft will be witnessed as they soar through the unfolding chapters of global security. the skies remain a crucial theater where the stakes are momentous, ensuring that the contest for aerial supremacy will persist well into the future. As we step into this next chapter of aerial competition, it's crucial to remember that both the F-22 and J-20 underscore the importance of persistence and innovation in military strategy. Their ongoing development will not only define their respective air forces but also influence how global power dynamics shift as these nations respond to emerging threats. This rivalry ensures that the skies will remain a battleground, as each aircraft evolves to meet the challenges of an uncertain future. Ultimately, the legacy of these jets is still unfolding, igniting conversations about technology, strategy, and the determination of nations to secure their place in the world order. The legacy of the F-22 and the J-20 will undoubtedly influence not just military capabilities but also diplomatic relations among nations, as each seeks to establish its position in the global hierarchy. As we look ahead, the implications of their evolving technologies, strategies, and operational doctrines will shape the narratives of warfare in the skies, asserting their roles as crucial elements in the dynamics of power and influence for years to come. In the aftermath of their fierce competition, both the F-22 and J-20 will drive nations to contemplate not just their military readiness but the ethics of using such advanced technologies. As the world laments the costs associated with this arms race, dialogues surrounding disarmament and international cooperation will gain urgency. The very existence of these aircraft opens questions about future aerial engagements. Will advancements lead to greater conflict or a new era of deterrence? Each aircraft may stand testament to innovation, yet their ultimate test remains their ability to uphold peace while navigating the turbulent waters of military might. As the two nations finalize strategies and technological enhancements, the aerial domain will witness a transformation reflective of the broader geopolitical environment, one that may redefine global priorities. As we draw this discussion to a close, the rivalry between the F-22 Raptor and the J-20 Mighty Dragon encapsulates the ever-present tension between technological prowess and strategic vision. Each aircraft epitomizes its nation's aspirations, ensuring that the battlefield of the sky remains a pivotal stage for military engagement, innovation, and change. The future, shaped by their influence, will reveal the true cost and consequences of air power in a world where the stakes are endlessly high, challenging all nations to rethink their approach to aerial warfare and international diplomacy. As they finalize their state-of-the-art upgrades, the F-22 and J-20 are poised to influence not only military engagements but also the broader narrative of global defense strategy. Their development symbolizes a race that transcends borders, challenging nations to reconsider their military doctrines and technological ambitions. In a rapidly evolving geopolitical landscape, the outcomes of this rivalry will resonate across diplomatic channels and military coalitions, shaping the future of international security. With air power at the forefront, the stakes have never been higher, ensuring that this competition is far from over. The narrative of air combat progresses as nations strive to secure their aerial dominance, with the F-22 and J-20 embodying their aspirations for the future. As we conclude our exploration of the F-22 Raptor and J-20 Mighty Dragon, it's evident that their rivalry reflects the broader themes of national ambition, technological progress, and military strategy. The ongoing advancements will continue to shape not only their legacies but also the global landscape of aerial warfare for years to come.